Hey guys, this is Sweet Nightingale here, and I'm here with quite a detailed update video for you guys tonight. There's quite a few things that I want to talk to you guys about and just kind of tell you what's been going on. Now, I do apologize that I have not uploaded videos in a few days. It's been kind of a crazy time. We've been out of town a couple of days, kind of not really staying overnight anywhere, but just busy. Like we've, been doing a bit of traveling and Lions Club related and stuff. We've been, like last Friday and Saturday, we left early in the morning, came back kind of late in the afternoon, kind of evening, and by the time I got home, I didn't feel like doing anything. It's like, all right, just time to relax, So that was kind of a busy couple of days. And then I've been in the middle of a project. I decided to move my blog around a little bit, which I will talk about in this video. I'll go ahead and get into that first since I do have my blog page up. Now, as we can see, this is Sweet Nightingale Sims, which is the original blog that I have linked into all of my videos. But what I did, now don't panic because you don't see everything on here. I have revamped things. Now, I'm not going to scroll down too much because I did a bachelorette challenge and I don't want to give it away or anything about who won because we are on the finale part right here. But as we can see on the side here, I have included links to all of the other blogs that I have. Now, what I did was I took each one of my stories and I put it on its own blog. I figured it was going to get rather confusing to host to host things on, to host all of my stories on one blog. Even though I was real good about labeling the posts and everything, it still got a little confusing. So I figured it was just probably easier just to make a blog, say, for Forever in Time, say a blog for As Tears Go By. So this is, Sweet Nightingale Sims is going to be my catch-all blog. This is where I'm going to do, like, say, bachelorette challenges, bachelor challenges, things that I'm playing, just for fun, like in my personal time. Anything that doesn't include my long-going stories is going to be on here. So I will, again, link this into this video, which is the same blog that I've linked in all my other videos. And what I will do is I will also link all of my other blogs into the description part of this video. That way you guys can have the direct links to them if you want to go to them and check out the stories. Now, they're the same stories that have been on here. They just moved to their, each story has just moved into its own home. And then this blog here is the sort of repository for everything else. So what I want to show you guys, again, these are the links to all of my other blogs. Again, here, this is Sweet Nightingale Sims. Now over here we have Forever in Time, which is my story about Lenora and Tyrone. Again, it's on its own page, its own blog. This is Another World, which is the story about Alina's daughter, or Matilda's daughter, my witch Matilda that you guys may be kind of familiar with. This is her daughter that was transported through time. So I'm writing a story about her. And again, it's going to take on the going solo theme. And then this is As Tears Go By, which is the story featuring Debbie Evans, which is also the character that I'm using in the Going Solo LP for Sims 3 that I'm doing on my channel. There's also going to be another blog for the Love Ship, which I will be talking about in a little bit. So that is kind of what I did. It took a while to actually move the blog. I had to export everything, import everything into the new blogs, and then I had a few little snags along the way. I deleted posts off of the wrong blog, and I had to kind of wait to transfer some more posts because they, Blogger gives you a limitation of how many posts you can import in a day or in a 12-hour time frame. So I had to kind of wait. I was kind of sitting waiting, so that I could kind of do more work on it. So it kind of took, I'd say it probably took about a day and a half for me to get everything situated and done. But it's all transferred. It looks pretty good, I think, and I think it's just going to be a lot easier to, for updates and everything. Now, again, if you go to this blog, which is the original one that I have, the Sweet Nightingale Sims, you will see all of the links over here on the side, so you'll be able to navigate to each of the other blogs if you would like to do it that way. But the direct links will be in the description of this video. All right, so now what I want to talk about is the video aspect of what I do, which is going to take a while. Now, I'm going to kind of be revamping the channel a little bit. Now, I kind of said this before, but I'm saying kind of a lot. I'm going to be doing things a little different. I'm going to be condensing things down a little bit because I just have too much stuff going on at the same time, and I feel like I can't put episodes out in a timely enough manner for you guys to kind of stay interested in them. Like, for example, let's start with Sims 4. Now, Sims 4, I have basically 3 open-ended series going. Yeah, so, yeah. actually 4 with the going solo. So I have like 4 open-ended, 4 open-ended series going on at the same time. So what I'm going to be doing, and because, and I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or whatever, but I'm just kind of stating an observation. Going back and looking at the stats, like on my videos, it seems like a lot of folks really aren't interested in Sims 4 right now. It seems like Sims 3 is getting the, it still has that big following, and there's still some good diehard Sims 2 fans out there. So it just seems like Sims 4 people don't want to watch as much. At least that's what I'm observing. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll do a few more episodes of the get to work things, which I have 2 get to work things going on. The regular get to work, which is the one that was featuring Helena in the scientist career, and I did a series 2 for get to work featuring the retail aspect, because I had a couple people ask me to do a gameplay kind of spotlight on that. So what I will do is I'm going to be doing maybe just a couple more episodes of those, maybe 1 or 2 episodes more of those, and then I'm going to find a good stopping point and just kind of end those series. Same thing with my regular Sims 4 thing, and probably my going solo one too, because that one is going to take a while to do. And then just kind of maybe do just, well, maybe I will be doing just a Sims 4 series that will be kind of an all-encompassing thing, kind of like what I'm doing for Sims 2. It will feature Get to Work, and it will feature the Outdoor Retreat. So we're going to condense like the 4 Sims 4 open-ended Sims 4 series and just do 1 Sims 4 series, and then hopefully that will that will make things a little bit easier on me and on you guys to keep up with. Now moving on to Sims 3. Same thing that's going to happen. I have quite a few open-ended things going on. I'm going to be trying to finish up this homeless challenge and maybe just do a few more episodes of that and just try to get him. I think the object was to get him to 20,000 simoleons, but I'm going to, see what I can do to get to 10,000. Maybe do a couple more episodes of that and just end that challenge. He's kind of funny, but it just seems like, it kind of seems like not everybody is interested in that one, which is okay. So I'm going to, try to close that out as soon as I can. Plus the So You Think You Can Cook, which I've had that one open-ended for a long time. I was going to do 5 rounds of that, but I've decided that I think I'm at the end of round 2, and I'm just going to take the winners of round 1 and round 2 and just have the last cook-off and crown the winner. So that's going to take a couple more episodes of that. I'm just going to try to do my best to get through that, to finish that up. So what's going to be happening is we're going to still keep doing the Sim Self Challenge, because that one seems to be real, favorable. You guys seem to enjoy that one. And we're going to be having a return of the Love Ship, kind of a reboot, a revamp of that, because it's been a long time since I've done an episode of that, and I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. What's going to happen is when I had done it before. Now, if you guys remember correctly, that is the one that features Ella, my good fairy, who goes around the town to, they live on this magnificent houseboat, and she goes around the town trying to find, love matches for her guest that stays on her ship. It's kind of, I guess, sort of like the Love Boat in, that old show that used to be on TV back in the 70s and 80s and all that. So, but what I had done before was I had the family move out after they got married and had their first child, but it kind of got to the point where it was going too slow. The series was actually going too slow, and I wasn't able to feature as many Sims as I'd want to feature. So what I'm going to do, the premise is going to stay the same. But I'm not going to go through the pregnancy or anything. I'm not going to do the weddings or anything like that, because that was just a little bit too much work. I'm going to get them romantically involved, and then I will move the couple out on their own, and then they can just kind of do their own thing. I have the mod, the NROS mod story progression in the game, so once I move them out, the couples will be able to do their own thing. They'll be able to have babies and things like that, which I'll try to keep you guys updated on how they're doing. Now, what I'm going to do is I still have the save file that I've been playing in. We're going to have a little peek at the couples that were already in, I'm going to call it Series 1, I guess. And the one girl was pregnant, and then there was another girl that just got married, and I think I did the try for baby on her, so she's pregnant, but they don't know it yet. So we're going to look at them for a little bit, and then I'm just going to move them out, and then once the babies are born, you know, I'll do like an update like on the babies and stuff. But but you know, just we're gonna kind of call it a reboot, just kind of a starting over, I guess. But we are going to be seeing a return of the love ship. It's just going to be, the couples are going to get romantically involved and then they're going to move out. So now the only sim that is mine that I feature in this series is Ella. All the other sims that live on her boat, on her ship, are sims that you guys have made. So keep sending me your sims that you want to see on this series, because I treat this as a subscriber viewer interactive series. That way your sims can be featured and have some screen time on video, and we can, you know, get them involved and into a nice relationship and stuff. So that is going to be that for Sims 3. Oh, one more thing to, yeah. We're going to see the return of the love ship. And then for the going solo part of it, now, I will be going, let me show you guys the, okay, this is the As Tears Go By story. Now, as you can see, this features Debbie, my sim, Debbie Evans, my sim that you see in the LP, okay? Now, I was trying to treat the LP and the story as kind of companions to each other, but it got to be a little difficult because I was trying to get both the video and the story chapters out at the same time, and it just got to be just almost an impossible undertaking. So even though the same character is going to be featured in the series and in the story and the LP series, I'm going to be treating them as two separate entities. You're going to see a lot of the same things happening. Like I'm going to try to get her married off to the same sim in both the story and the LP series. But you're going to be seeing some of the same things happening, but with the story, it's going to be a little bit more involved because you're actually, you know, I'm actually like taking pictures and writing the story and so forth. But with the video series, it's just pretty much like straight gameplay. Like I'm not going to, you know, pose them using Pose Player or anything like that in that particular save file. So what's going to happen, even though they're kind of related to each other, they're going to be different. So I am going to be continuing the LP series of that, plus I am still going to be writing the story. So I would still highly recommend going back to read the story, because you're going to be seeing a lot more details that you're not going to be seeing in the LP series. But just know that the video and the chapters are not going to be coming out at the same time, and they are going to be treated as more individual, separate things rather than sort of companions to each other. So that's going to be the main series that's going to be going on for Sims 3. I'm still going to be doing my house review series, and also I'm going to be doing the featured households. So the house review and featured households. Now those aren't going to be like regular, like once a week things or anything like that. They're just going to be kind of like a, you know, whenever it happens. Usually the featured households kind of happen once a month, but not always. But those are still going to be featured. So please keep sending me your houses. And keep sending me your sims for the love ship. Try to avoid the custom content because I'm kind of picky about what I put in the game for those. Oh my goodness. Don't know what that was about. I am kind of picky about what I put in the game for that. You can use store content. You can use expansion pack, stuff packs, but no custom content, please, for the houses and for the sims. All right, so as I said, we're going to do featured households. We're going to do Where Are They Now series, which is going to be, you know, I still have all the save files from my old LPs. So I'm going to be kind of showing you guys where the family is from, you know, where they had left off, like when, you know, from where I'd left off from the LP or finished the LP or whatever, you know, just to kind of show you guys where are they now, how far did they come, that kind of sort of thing. And that'll be kind of a, whenever I get that uploaded, whenever I feel like playing that particular family. I still am planning to do the Big Brother. I know I've been promising that for a long time, but I'm going to try to get that started when actual Big Brother starts airing, which is, I think, at the end of the month. So be on the lookout for that. I will be getting things ready for that. But the going solo, the love ship, and then the Sim Self Challenge is going to be my main things going on for Sims 3 as LPs. And then Sims 4, we're just going to condense it down to just one Sims 4 series as soon as I get a couple more episodes of that going on. And then if you guys have any Sims 4 houses for me to review, let me know what they are, and I can do a house review series on that, since you guys work so hard to build those houses, and, you know, they're great. And for Sims 2, I am planning to get my Sims 2 LP going back again, just kind of leaving off where that is. And again, I have that in a playlist, so I'll be refreshing your guys' memory on that. So that's going to be what I'm going to be doing. I'm condensing things down quite a bit because I just can't keep up. I I don't have enough hours in the day to keep up. And then with me writing my stories and stuff, you know, it's kind of like now my time is kind of split in between those two. Plus I have a life outside of Sims. So, you know, it's kind of, it gets a little crazy. So I have to kind of compensate for all that. But I hope you guys like the plans that I'm putting into play. It'll give me more of a chance to actually get episodes out in a more timely manner so that you guys can stay interested, and so you guys kind of aren't like, oh, I forgot about that one. What happened last time? You know, it's been so long since I've seen it, you know. So, yeah, you know, I'm trying to kind of do things that are best for you guys, best for me, you know, that way you guys can get the most out of, you know, out of the videos and stories and things that you guys love. All right, guys, that is all for this update. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. Look at the description bar, and you'll find all the links to everything that I was talking about. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you guys in the next LP. Okay.